Hi, my people. I'm going to be discussing this coronavirus, aka the Croatoan virus. Now, relating to the show Supernatural, they regarded the Croatoan virus as a blood-borne virus that is demonic in origin and causes murderous rage in the people that it infects. Now, if we're looking in the streets today, what do we see? Murderous rage, animalistic type behaviors without any higher thinking, just pure idiocracy. Look at what these niggas out here doing. Reckless, just reckless. So in the show Supernatural, season 5, episode 21, Lucifer uses Croatoan virus to produce chaos and mass genocide on Earth during the apocalypse, the lifting of the veil. Now, I'm going to stop here because we know that there's been so many signs telling us to leave out of Babylon. You got the show Get Out. Now they're coming out with the movie Get Out. They're coming out with another movie, You Should Have Left. You see what I'm saying? They putting the signs in front of our faces. So the people that we see out there now, they did not take heed to the signs. We are not responsible for their lives or their souls. We will not be guilty. We will have remorse. We can be sensitive, but we will not be guilty in the fact that they chose their own fate. This was a matter of free will. We did what we had to do. They did not. Now, what's it showing? Okay. The virus spreads to the entire town, and everyone who gets infected disappears within a day, leaving no trace of the virus after. So these subliminal messages I found within the Supernatural show mentioned that it was a type of demonic germ warfare, which is what we're seeing now in the streets dealing with coronavirus, aka the Croatoan virus. Okay? So Azazel and Lucifer did field tests with the virus, monitoring the effectiveness in causing the townspeople to kill each other. Okay? And certain people had immunity. Us. Now, when they say townspeople killing each other, what are we seeing now? Just pure animalistic rage-like behaviors. So, Angel Azazel, Lucifer, and Pestilence itself released the virus into the field as a test to gauge efficiency on the damage that could be caused by doing so. And in this, they found certain people were immune, you and me, and that the people infected were most likely to be killed by demons. And demons are here on Earth now. The people that are out there in these streets doing this shit are 100,000 times more likely to be killed or get their soul taken by a demon. That's why most people out there now are just completely disappearing or committing suicide. This is what we're seeing now. I believe that this second wave, they have been working to mutate the virus so when it comes back around that it will be more aggressive and it will have less time of recovery and it'll have a quicker peak, causing the most side effects as quickly as possible. It says they show no higher intelligence, only a fierce anger and drive to attack others. This suggests that the demons have worked to improve the lethality of the virus. Okay? Fucking bastard. Infected people display a murderous rage and a sociopathic change in their personalities, eventually regressing into a more animalistic state and displaying no instinct or higher intelligence. They also work together in packs, ride starters, and are able to recognize if someone carries the virus, as they only target people who have not been infected. So when you see those white cracker bastards out there targeting black people saying, let's go do this, let's go do that, what are they doing? What are they doing? Targeting them because they know that they're not infected, and they're trying to get them involved, okay? This is basically them stealing the souls of our people. Now, basically, the infected were killed by demons. Those who were infected with the Croatoan virus, aka coronavirus, were killed by demons. And as we're seeing in the streets now, we're seeing rage. We're seeing niggas doing reckless, animalistic shit everywhere in the country. You see what I'm saying? Burning down buildings. Niggas was stealing tanks and recording videos with them. Fucking going into stores, stealing shit. Just acts of recklessness. You see what I'm saying? Where is this energy coming from? What's in their mind that's making them execute these actions? This wasn't happening months ago. You know, niggas was still infatuated with celebrities and getting bread and bitches. Now all of a sudden they going down to Wendy's and throwing fucking Molotovs and shit and burning that bitch down. Why? What's happening? What's inside them that's making them do this? Now listen to this. In an alternate future, Lucifer releases the Croatoan virus in order to wipe out humanity. In 2012, the virus started hitting the major cities, causing the population to drop dramatically. Many have been infected and died, while only a handful of people remain. Infected zones are quarantined, and the military kills the infected, referred to as Croats, on sight. Now, this is the alternate timeline within the show Supernatural. We are currently on this said alternate timeline in our reality. Okay? So this is what's happening. We have left 2020. We are now in 2012 going forward on this timeline, which is nothing but grief for humanity and destruction for humanity under the guise of these elites. But we know what's in store for us. We're beginning our reality. Season 5, Episode 20, The Devil You Know. Two scientists are discussing the ongoing swine flu epidemic and the vaccine being developed. A demon possessing a janitor tells him he's seen a vaccine, that he's running an experiment of his own. He injects a sample of the vaccine into one of the scientists and knocks the other down. Then he darts out of the door and locks them in a room. The scientist injected with the vaccine rises, then attacks and kills the other scientist. Okay? The demon janitor calls someone else and states that the vaccine works. It is suggested that it is the Croatoan virus within the vaccine, and the plan for distributing it during this epidemic as a vaccine orchestrated by Pestilence and his demons. And a pharmaceutical company responsible for this is called Navuis Pharmaceuticals. Okay? They're responsible for the production. Fandom celebrated August 1st, 2014 as Croatoan Day, commemorating the spread of the Croatoan virus as depicted in Season 5, Episode 4. The fans wrote Croatoan on their arms and hoarded toilet paper. A disappointing few donned pink panties. Listen, you heard that? They hoarded toilet paper. Croatoan virus is the coronavirus. Now it makes me wonder, because all this started when I had an interest in the lost colony of Roanoke. And Croatoan was coming to my mind. All of a sudden, it just kept coming to my mind when I was trying to sleep. Next thing I know, I start Googling it, find out about Supernatural. So why something that happened in 1587, a disappearance of a whole colony, why is this the name of a virus that we are seeing now over 400 years?